Cam Hartman, quite a day. Obviously, 458 yards, 5 touchdowns. He runs one in, so his hand was on 6 scores today. And just one of those days where he was as efficient. He was well protected all day. And, man, tip of the cap to him.
He was very, very accurate. 23 for 29, 79% completions. And there were a couple of drop balls as well that should have been caught. So a terrific day for him. Showed some very nice touch on a number of balls. Now, having said that, the receivers did a great job because there were a lot of times they were wide open. And he hit the open man, but he hit some guys in stride and had himself a heck of a day.
And it all adds up to Wake Forest winning over Army today, again by the final score of 70-56. So now Wake heads home next week for an ACC game with the Duke Blue Devils at 4 o'clock, 7-0 and 4-0 in the ACC. Let's go down to the Wake Forest locker room to chat with the coach of the Deacs, Dave Clausen. And Dave, congratulations on the win. Victories in college football come in all shapes and sizes, and certainly this one was different.
Yeah, I don't know how much sleep I'm getting tonight. My heart is still racing, Stan. But you know, what a great show out by our fans. You know, our fans were loud, supportive. You know, offensively we were, you know, almost perfect, and we had to be. Every drive mattered, and I think we scored every time but once.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, a game like this with so many points and yards, I hardly know where to go. But you know, you talked to your team this week about, you know, Army and its deception in the kicking game, trying to get things done, and you get the big pick six there that gave you a 2-touchdown lead. How big do you think was that play when it, you know, another foot or so, it might have gone for an Army touchdown?
Yeah, that play was really the play of the game, because at that point then it was a 2-score lead. And so every time they scored, then we got the ball back with the lead, and we answered the bell every time.
It was after that just kind of a swap, and that was good for you, right? I mean, you're up 2, and you'll take the swap all the way to the end, right?
No, I'd like to get some stops.
yeah, I know, but you know, but now that this one is in the books, David, you've been coaching a long time, been around some crazy ones. Where would this one fall in that? I mean, 70 points in this game? Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, we had the game in Syracuse a few years ago. We had 63, and then we had the Belt Bowl that we had 55, and we needed every one of those. So, you know, it was the rhythm of the game, and you know, we didn't stop them, and as quickly as we scored. Usually in Army, games are short. This was a long Army game.
Yeah, we had about an hour or so, maybe longer than some, but 70 points in 17 minutes. You talked about offense being nearly perfect. I mean, is there a better way to represent that when you score like that in only 17, 18 minutes?
I mean, we were explosive. We made big plays, and we had some drops in the first half.
Yeah.
I think it could have even been hard to imagine, even a better day for us.
All right, Dave, you go home. You got an ACC game next week, home game. We've been talking about, you know, packing that place. Just your take quickly on getting back home and keeping this thing rolling.
Well, it's nice to be 7-0, but I told our team, in a lot of ways, next week's game is bigger than this week's because we're back in conference. So it's a huge game. We need all of our fans, all of our students. We need people in the stands. And we need a black and gold. We need a black and gold home field advantage. So this is only the second time in history we've been in this position, and we need support. And the kickoffs at 4 o'clock. Come out, tailgate, stay for the whole game. Bring 50 of your best friends. We need a sold-out Truist Field next week, Deacs.
Coach, we'll leave it there. Congratulations. We'll talk more about it Wednesday night.
Okay, sounds good.
Coach of the Deacs, Dave Clausen, 70-56, the final. The Deacs beat Army today at Michie Stadium. Lots more coming. We'll return with more after this as you listen to Wake Forest football from the Wake Forest Sports Network from Learfield.
It's game day, and the Demon Deacons are geared up and ready to go. When the Deacons kick off, make sure you're dressed head to toe in black and gold with apparel from the Wake Forest bookstore. Gear up with all the latest Nike sideline gear, as well as many other great brands like Lululemon, Peter Millar, and Johnny O. Shop now at deaconshop.com. Again, that's deaconshop.com, or visit one of our 3 convenient locations ready to serve you. 2 on the quad on the campus of Wake Forest University and 1 at Haynes Mall. Let's go Deacs!
From humble beginnings in 1949, Piedmont Advantage Credit Union has been serving its members' financial needs. At PACU, you're a person, not just an account number. We pride ourselves on being small enough to know you, but big enough to bring the world to your fingertips. We care about who you are and what you dream of. This means we can offer you personalized advice to make your financial future brighter. Join today by visiting PACU.com or by calling 800-433-7228 and follow us on Facebook at Piedmont Advantage.
Live play-by-play coverage of Demon Deacon football is brought to you by Barbasol Shaving Cream. Choose Barbasol Shaving Cream for a thick lather and close, comfortable shave. Barbasol, the American original for over 100 years. Better buy Barbasol.
Football season is here, but it's still warm, which means pests like ants, roaches, mosquitoes, and rodents are out in force. Luckily, you can trust the pros at Stark Exterminators to keep your home and business pest-free. Stark Exterminators is trusted to keep a pest-free zone of the Demon Deacon's home. So rest assured that with Stark's Pest and Termite Control, you're getting the best from the best. Schedule a free home or business evaluation today. Call 855-STARK-NOW or visit StarkExterminators.com. That's 855-STARK-NOW.
You trained for this all year. Endless hours of cardio, conditioning, weights. And now you are ready. Ready to trek back to your seat from the concession stand. Through the lines, lost fans, and that mascot who wants you to do a little dancey dance. All without spilling a drop of your ice-cold Bud Light. Welcome back to football, sports fans.
Ben Carlton here in the Piedmont Advantage Credit Union Network studio. A wild one at Mikey Stadium today. Wake Forest comes out on top 70-56. Sam Hartman career highs in yards and touchdowns. 458 passing yards, 5 touchdowns. Let's take a look around the rest of the ACC. Syracuse and Virginia Tech, a wild finish from Hokietown. It's a 45-yard Garrett Schrader to Damian Alford scoring strike to put the Syracuse Orange on top for good. Their first conference win this season, 41-36, your final there. Another final from earlier this afternoon, Florida State rolls over the UMass Minutemen, 59-3. 2 league games in action right now, both of them scoreless. Clemson at Pitt, the number 23 Pitt Panthers, new into the top 25. Clemson with the ball, about 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. And BC at Louisville, scoreless there, not even 5 minutes gone so far. Louisville with the ball and driving, trying to get on the board first. More post-game coverage when we return after this. You're listening to Wake Forest football from Learfield.
Care has the power to bring kindness where it's needed. It brings out the best in every one of us. It doesn't just see people. It takes time to understand them. It puts the needs of others ahead of its own. And when you start with care, you end up with a very different kind of bank. Truist. Truist Bank. Member FDIC.
The perfect tailgate. All you need are your friends and the 2021 Ford F-150 with the available Pro Power onboard. It's like a mobile generator to power your tailgate all game long. It's this tradition of toughness and innovation that's made Ford F-Series America's best-selling truck 44 years straight and counting. Make your game day traditions bigger and better season after season. Check out the 2021 Ford F-150 at your Carolina Ford dealer. Based on 1977 through 2020 calendar year total sales.
Your home for Demon Deacon football. This is the Wake Forest Sports Network from Learfield.
Deaktown is where Demon Deacons find themselves, and this fall you can find yourself at Truist Field. Join head coach Dave Clausen and the Wake Forest football team for Power 5 ACC football and be a part of the best fan experience in North Carolina. Make sure to stop by the Deaktown Fan Zone presented by Forsyth County Farm Bureau 3 hours prior to kickoff for food, fun, and more. For tickets to the next home game, call 336-758-DEAK. That's 336-758-3322. Or visit GoDeeks.com/tickets. Go Deeks!
If you've been thinking of updating your floors, don't just make a change, make a statement. Choose the inspired styling, true beauty, and undeniable durability of Mannington in hardwood, luxury, vinyl, plank, laminate, and more. For every style, in every room, Mannington creates flooring with unsurpassed attention to detail in both design and manufacturing. As a flooring industry leader owned and operated by family, it's a company driven by quality with many products made right here in the USA. Go to Mannington.com to learn more, and don't forget to visit Clemens Carpet for all your flooring needs.
Back at Mikey Stadium, where Wake Forest wins it over Army today, 70-56. Sam Hartman and crew throwing it all over the lot today. And let's go down to Dave Gorn in the Deacon locker room. Dave?
Corey Roberson, 3 touchdowns today. Was that fun for you out there?
Yeah, it was fun, throw the ball down the field a lot today. It was fun, making plays. Today was really one of them days where I knew we was going to throw the ball a lot. I knew it was going to be a 4-quarter game. It was so fun out there playing today.
Did you expect it was going to be a back and forth touchdown for touchdown day?
Not quite. I thought, defense was going to get a few more stops, but we did got a 14-point lead, which really helped us out big. But I knew it was going to be a 4-quarter battle, come down to the end of the game. So it was exciting.
You guys are 7-0.
Yeah, that's big, man. That's really exciting. To be 7-0, going back into conference play, man. We're excited. We're ready for the next one.
You and I both know how coaches are. You're 7-0, but there's always something to improve on, right?
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna go and make the improvements, tomorrow and get after it. We got some things we got to fix on both sides of the ball. We're gonna handle that in this week.
One last thing, why are you and Sam so good at working together?
Me and Sam been together for about 4 years, and eventually, it got to start clicking. But Sam's a good guy. He keeps me accountable. He's a great leader. We keep each other accountable, but it's just fun playing with him.
Congratulations. Enjoy this one.
Thank you.
All right, that's Corey Roberson. Let's go back upstairs, guys.
All right, Dave, thank you very much. Dave going down in a victorious Wake Forest locker room against 70-56 the final. Lots more to come here. We'll take a quick time out as you listen to Demon Deacon football from Learfield.
Wake Forest Baptist Health, the official healthcare provider of the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, is now Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist, combining the brightest minds in medicine to bring you award-winning care with a commitment to strengthen the health and wellness of our community. When it comes to the health of you and your family, no one should settle for anything short of life-changing. To learn more, visit wakehealth.edu/Atrium Health.
It's game day, and the Demon Deacons are geared up and ready to go. When the Deacons kick off, make sure you're dressed head to toe in black and gold with apparel from the Wake Forest bookstore. Gear up with all the latest Nike sideline gear, as well as many other great brands like Lululemon, Peter Millar, and Johnny O. Shop now at deaconshop.com. Again, that's deaconshop.com, or visit one of our 3 convenient locations ready to serve you. 2 on the quad on the campus of Wake Forest University and 1 at Haynes Mall. Let's go, Deacons!
Live play-by-play coverage of Demon Deacon football is brought to you by Barbasol Shaving Cream. Barbasol comes out quick and rich and doesn't break down. That's why Barbasol is America's #1 shaving cream. Close shave, America. Close shave, Barbasol.
Can I get a weight reading on the Cotton Exam 3? Missouri needs a new vet tech after their current one literally moved to a farm. Detailed checkup is waiting, but finding an ideal replacement takes some training. This is like herding cats. Indeed can help them hire great people fast. I need Indeed. Indeed you do. Schedule virtual interviews and talk to candidates right from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
We know that juicy, cheesy, grilled to perfection burger sounds amazing, but it does sound like something is missing. Pepsi, baby! The yin to this burger's yang. Burgers and Pepsi go together like burgers and Pepsi. This perfect blending of flavors makes every bite of lettuce, every sesame seed on the bun, and every sip of that crisp, refreshing, ice-cold cola a journey to Foodtopia. Burgers, better with Pepsi. That's what I like.
you one last time today, taking a look around the top 25 in college football from the Piedmont Advantage Credit Union Network studio. Number 2, Cincinnati, and number 3, Oklahoma both survived upset bids. Cincinnati with the 27-20 win over Navy, and Oklahoma pulls away from Kansas late, 35-23, your final from Lawrence. Number 6, Michigan with a 33-7 win over Northwestern. Of course, Wake Forest with the 70-56 W over Army. But the game to keep your eye on right now, Illinois and Penn State from Happy Valley in the 9th overtime period, all tied up at 18. Who knows when this one is going to end? But that is all for us here from the Piedmont Advantage Credit Union Network studios. For one final time, here's the voice of the Deeks, Stan Cotton.
Man, thank you. Wild one from Mikey Stadium today, obviously, with the final score. Wake Forest wins it over Army 70-56 for the first time since 1944. Again, to those P-head boys of P-head Walker, the Deacons 7-0. And we'll try to get 5-0 in the ACC for the first time next week as the Deacons host the Duke Blue Devils at 4 o'clock airtime, 3 o'clock Eastern time on the Wake Forest Sports Network. So, this is Stan Cotton saying so long from the banks of the Hudson River for our entire announced crew on the Wake Forest Sports Network. Final score again is Wake Forest 70, the Black Knights 56. We'll see you next week at Truist.
On the Wake Forest Sports Network from Learfield, you've been listening to Demon Deacon Football. Today's coverage has been sponsored by Truist, the new name for better banking. Pepsi, the official soft drink of Wake Forest football. Pepsi, that's what I like. Your Carolina Ford dealers, built for the Carolinas, built Ford proud. Visit your Carolina Ford dealer today. Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Barbasol Shaving Cream, America's leader for a close, comfortable shave. Better by Barbasol. And by Atrium Health, Wake Forest Baptist, the official team doctors of the Demon Deacons. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation of the Wake Forest Sports Network.
Research institution, Wake Forest has earned the distinction of being one of the nation's premier universities. Wake Forest has been consistently ranked among the top 25 universities in the nation by U.S. News and World Report. Its mission is to graduate students who seek purpose-filled lives in the spirit of its motto, Pro Humanitate. Athletics are integral to the college experience at the university. Since its founding in 1834, Wake Forest has taken pride in its rare balancing of scholastic achievement and athletic success at the highest level of intercollegiate competition. This message is proudly sponsored by Mount Airy attorney John Gardner Jr. in memory of his father, John C.W. Gardner Sr., and by Mount Airy attorneys Frederick G. Johnson and Richard David Johnson. Go Deeks!
Just as I crossed the Mississippi line, I heard that highway starting to wind. I knew that left rear tire was about to go. Well, the spare was flat. I got uptight because there wasn't a filling station in sight, so I just left on down the shoulder on the rim. I went as far as I could before I stopped the car. It was right in front of this little bar, kind of a redneck-looking joint called the Dewdrop Inn. Well, I stuck my hair up under my hat and told the bartender that I had a flat would be kind enough to give me change for a woman. There was one thing I was sure proud to see when it wasn't a spoken light. You just stay right where you're at. I didn't bother to tell the darn fool, but I sure as hell didn't have any place else to go. I just rolled up the pier and sat down at the bar when somebody went in
come strolling in with this one drunk Jackson. Green tea. The girl in the bigger one, if you sit there after this lady Saturday night, especially when they were screwing in all the
1969 gave us this on-the-beach favorite, Heaven in the Afternoon.
We didn't plan to fall in love this way. And we both had another life to lead. We can't give each other up, and we can never get enough of love that we both need. But heaven always ends too soon, so I'll meet you at the same time, the same place tomorrow. We have to go home to our other lives. Things that we must always do. But when I'm there, my heart's still here, and every minute takes a year till I'm loving only you. So we find heaven in the afternoon, loving in a quiet room. For an hour that we beg or see or borrow. You're mine, but heaven always ends too soon. So I'll meet you at the same time, the same place tomorrow.
For the second week in a row, Save the Last Dance for Me by the Drifters was the #1 song on the Billboard Top 40 this week in 1960.
You can dance every dance with the guy who gives you the eye, let him hold you tight. You can smile if you smile for the man who held your hand beneath the pale light. But don't forget who's taking you home, and in whose arms you're gonna be. So darling, say the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun. Oh, I know, laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. But don't forget who's taking you
If he asks if you're all alone, can he take you home? You must tell him no. 'Cause don't forget he's taking you home, and in his arms you're gonna be. So darling, say the last dance for me.
Beach's music. What's up the band? Beach's music is a new music store at Beach Records.